Hello everyone, in this video we are gonna learn about keyboard shortcuts involving Ctrl key and all the letters of the English alphabet. Number one is Ctrl+A. Ctrl+A is used to select the text and other items like graphics and videos, etc. that are in the page, in the document, or maybe in the website. For example, here if I press Ctrl and A, you can see that all the text has been selected by pressing Ctrl+A. Number two is Ctrl+B, and B stands for bold. So by pressing Ctrl+B, you can change ordinary text into bold. As you can see here, I am gonna press Ctrl and B, which changes the text from ordinary to bold. Number three is Ctrl+C, and C stands for copy. So if you select some text and then press Ctrl and C, the selected text gets copied into the clipboard and it is now available to be pasted in other places. Number four is Ctrl+D, and it is for fonts. So if I press Ctrl+D, you can see a dialog box for fonts appears, and you can change or select font style, font size, and font color, etc. using this dialog box. Number five is Ctrl+E, and Ctrl+E is used for text alignment. So if I select some text and then press Ctrl+E, the text will move towards the center. For example, you can see it here. I am going to press Ctrl and E, and the text moves towards the right side to the center of the page. Number six is Ctrl+F. So Ctrl+F, F stands for find. So if I press Ctrl and F, a pane in the left side of the window appears, and in the search box, if I type a word, I can find the word easily. For example, if I type right, now what happens is that immediately as soon as I type right, the word right is highlighted in yellow, and I am taken to that word. Number 7 is Ctrl+G, and G stands for Go To. If I press Ctrl+G, a box or dialog box appears to find and replace. In the first in the box I can type page number if page is selected, and some other words also if some other thing is selected, and then if I press next, I can reach that page number. So that is the use of Ctrl+G. Number 8 is Ctrl+H, and if I press Ctrl+H, again there is a dialog box here, and there are two boxes. In the first box I have to type the word which I want to find, and then in the second box I have to type the other word with which I can replace the first word. For example, in a story, a long story, if I want to change the name of a character or person in the story, then I will type the name, and then in the second box I will type the new name with which I can replace. Number 9 is Ctrl+I. So what Ctrl+I does is it italicizes the fonts, selected fonts. So if I press Ctrl and I here, you can see that the selected text becomes italic, and if I press Ctrl and I again, the selected text which had been italicized is now again normal. Number 10 is Ctrl+J. So what Ctrl+J does is, in a text document, will show you. You can see here that in the left side all the lines start uniformly from one position, but in the right side their length is not equal and looks zigzag. If we want to make it look uniform, we can do it by pressing Ctrl and J. Now if I press Ctrl and J, you can see how it becomes uniform. Ctrl J, and now it has become uniform. Number 11 is Ctrl K. So Ctrl K is for hyperlink. So what this does is, if a word is selected and we press Ctrl K for the word is linked with another page or address or something within the document or in other document in the computer, or maybe from internet. This is called linking. So let's see. If I select hyperlink and then press Ctrl and K, a dialog box appears, and in the top there is hyperlink. The word is to be linked with a file or something in the like errors. There is one file errors in my computer and with which I would like to link. So whenever I click hyperlink, I can open errors. So if I click OK here, so what happens is that the word hyperlink is now linked with the document errors doc. So when it is hyperlinked, something is hyperlinked, its color also changes into blue and it is underlined, as here you can see it. Number 2 is Ctrl+L. So L stands for left here and it is for alignment of the text. If some text is in the left side or in the center or the right side or in the center and we want to bring it to the left side. Now see that this text here, highlighted text is in the center, and if I want to take it to the left side, I have to press Ctrl and L so that it goes back to left side by pressing Ctrl and L. Number 13 is Ctrl+M. So what does Ctrl+M do means it creates indentation when a new paragraph starts. So if I press Ctrl+M here, what happens? The line, the left side of the line, it shrinks. It becomes and creates a space in the front. So that is called indentation. For paragraphs, new paragraphs, if there is no indentation, we can create indentation by Ctrl+M. Number 14 is Ctrl+N, where N stands for new. So if I am working on a document and I'd like to open a new document, I can simply press Ctrl and N. So a new document is opened, fresh new document where I can start my new work. Number 15 is Ctrl+O. Here O stands for open. So if I press Ctrl and O, it takes me to open of the file where I can open other documents which are already saved there. Number 16 is Ctrl+P. So P stands for print. Okay, so if I press Ctrl and P, a dialog box appears and there is a print button at the top which is highlighted. If I press it, printing will start, but before that I can select the number of copies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any number, and then I'll have to select the printer, which printer I am going to use, and then paper size and things like that, and click the print button which is highlighted and I can get printed hard copies. Number 17 is Ctrl+Q, and Ctrl+Q is used for resetting. So if you press Ctrl and Q, something will be reset like this. Ctrl and Q. What happens is that one number is disappears and other things are intact, only reset is done like that. Number 18 is Ctrl+R. R stands for right. I have selected this and if I press Ctrl and R, the text moves from the left side to the right side of the page. I can bring it back to the left side by pressing Ctrl+L. Number 19 is Ctrl+S, and S stands here for save. So in the middle, if I am working and would like to save my work, then I can simply press Ctrl and S and my work will be saved and safe. Number 20 is Ctrl+T. So Ctrl+T is T stands for tab. So if I put the cursor in front of a word and press Ctrl+T, then what happens is that the spacing is changed, which Ctrl+T does. Number 21 is Ctrl+U. So if I select some text and then press Ctrl+U, the selected text is underlined, and if I want to remove the underline, I'll have to select the text, I will have to press Ctrl and U again for the selected text and it becomes normal again. Number 22 is Ctrl+V, which is used for pasting. So if something is in the clipboard, we can use Ctrl and V to paste that clipboard thing in wherever we click and press Ctrl+V. It will be pasted there. And number 23 is Ctrl+W. So Ctrl+W is used for closing the window. If I want to close this window, I can press Ctrl and W and a dialog box appears. It asks me to either save the document or not save it. If I press save or don't save, the window will be closed. Number 24 is Ctrl+X. So if I select something and press Ctrl+X, the selected thing will disappear. This is the job of Ctrl+X. 25 number is Ctrl+Y. By using Ctrl+Y, we can repeat a function. We can redo it. And number 26 is Ctrl+Z. And Ctrl+Z is used for undoing or undoing something which we have done. So these are the shortcut keys for doing by using our keyboard. So if you practice these things, you can easily remember, and while working with Word or with internet or in other programs, applications, by using these keyboard shortcuts, you can work more efficiently. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.